Hey guys, just wanted to say thank you so much for hosting me for the last 2 months. It's been an absolutely unbelievable experience, and it wouldn't have been half as great if it wasn't for you guys taking me in and looking after me for the last 2 months. It's just been so much fun, and I really appreciate it, so thank you so much, guys.
Hi Maureen, this is just to say thank you so much for playing such an integral part to the greatest summer of my life. You've been such an important part in so many ways, just practically facilitating me being able to be here in DC and go and do the incredible things that we do, but then just having the fortune to speak with you, learn about your insights into how you live your life and your opinions on everything. I've really enjoyed our conversations and spending time with you, and thank you for everything.
Hey Jim, it's me Jack. Just want to say thanks a million. You have literally been the man all year. Couldn't have asked for a better host dad. The dynamic we've had in the house has been a bit surreal, I suppose, with the three of us living there and then two other guys and then yourself as well, of course. Interesting fact for everyone listening here, actually, that 50 Shades of Grey is actually named after Jim Gray, not Christian Grey. So just that's a little bit of milk for you there. Just remember, he's actually got the original copies of the book back in the house, so we really enjoyed watching them as well, Jim, or reading them as well, Jim. So thanks a million. Words cannot express how incredible this summer has been. Before I got here, there was lots of people like, oh, you're saying Jim Gray's, he's the man. And I was like, no man can be that much of the man, but you really have been. We love you to bits, Jim. You've been just the most perfect host dad in the world, so thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon.
Hi Susie, thank you so much for this summer. It was absolutely incredible, and that was in a huge part down to you. I love the banana bread, and if you could post me some, it would be much appreciated. Don't forget that myself and Shauna are your favourite students ever, but I'm just a little above that. I'm going to miss you so much, and I can't wait till you come to visit. Bye.
Tim and Kathy, thank you so much for having me in your house this summer. It's such a beautiful house and I really enjoyed spending the time with you guys. Brenton and Chelsea as well. Congratulations again on your engagement. I'm so excited to follow the wedding plans on Facebook, and hopefully I'll be asked back for the big day next year. I've had such a great time with the whole family, even the dogs. I think they finally adjusted to me, which is great. Kathy, thank you so much for allowing me to parade around and giving me an outfit check every morning. You really embraced your inner Gokwan, and I really appreciate it. Tim, our political chats were great, such a big part of the summer, and I know that now you're an avid supporter of Hillary 2016, which is great. Thank you so much, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't have done it here in Washington without you. And don't forget that I forgot my adopted host mum for the week, Megan and Maggie Donnelly. Thank you so much for having me and allowing me to join the Arlington crew. I've had such a great time, and I can't wait till you guys come to Ireland in January. Thank you.
Team Greco, sadly time to say goodbye. Pat and John, I mean, wow, guys, what a family, what a summer, what an 8 weeks it's been with you guys. From the very minute you guys picked me up at the airport, for the last 7-8 weeks, you guys have just taken me in and let me be the big brother, the adopted son for the whole summer. From the early morning chats with over coffee with John, and to chicken parmesan nights with Pat. It's been a fantastic summer, guys. From the air and space to the Arlington Cemetery, you guys have really shown me everything and shown me the best time in DC. So I can't thank you enough for everything you've done. To my little minions, Team Fluffy, Jack and Abigail, guys, it's been awesome being your big brother for the summer. I'm gonna miss 8 AM dragon sessions and cannon in the afternoon, but yeah, it's been awesome, guys, hanging out at the pool, playing some tennis. So thanks for letting me be the big brother for the summer. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Hi Joyce and Richard, thank you so much for welcoming me into your home the past 2 months, and for these past 2 months I felt like a genuine daughter. Thank you so very much for all your love, support and advice, and a special mention to Joyce for her wonderful cooking, and especially the Sunday morning brunches with the pancakes.
Hi Janine, Francesca, Amelia and Christian, and of course my four-legged friend Stella. Thank you so much for hosting me this summer. I'm really glad that you took the plunge and took your first ever whip student, and I hope you'll take another one. I've just never experienced so much generosity from someone all summer. I've been taken to the metro, out for food, so many amazing Italian meals made for me, and obviously all our day trips out and our great chats, our debates, our conversation and everything. This is definitely not a goodbye, it's more of a see you later, and I will definitely be back to visit you again. You're not going to get rid of me. I also just want to thank all of the whip staff, Mike, Jackie, Claire, and our amazing MTs for just helping us with our personal and professional development all summer. So that's me, thank you very much, and I'm really sad to be leaving Washington, but this is just the beginning of the adventure.
Hi John, thank you for having us in your home this summer. It's been great. Really appreciate you having us and basically just opening your home to us. Thank you for the long debates, sometimes heated, about things like the economy and the healthcare system. It's been interesting, and thank you as well for taking us to places such as the National Air and Space Museum at Dulles Airport, and taking us to see the D-Day 3D showing at the National History Museum. Thanks.
Hi Maureen, I just want to say thank you so much for letting me into your home this summer. I couldn't have imagined the programme without living with you, and our dinner chats, our evening chats, and all our trips were really the highlight of the whole summer for me. I like to think that you haven't just been my host mom, but you've been a really good friend for the whole summer. And I just want to say the only reason that you haven't been on DC Style Blog so far is because I was genuinely overwhelmed by all the awesome outfits you have, so I couldn't pick one. But just so you know that you are the inspiration for DC Style Blog, and you can be its honorary patron. I also just want to say a big thank you to John Metzler for all his lifts to the Metro, and also a big thank you to David O'Brien, my honorary host dad, for all his jokes and all his history lessons. Thank you all so much. It was a really magical summer.
Bill, Rita, Bridget, thank you all so much for this summer. It's been absolutely amazing. Rita, thank you all for the lifts in the morning. Bill, thank you so much for getting me my placement internship. Bridget, thank you so much for letting me know what it feels like to have a sister. Thank you for all the sandwiches. Woo! I live off sandwiches. Thank you all so much. You've made my summer amazing. Thank you.
Hello, Dave. I'd just like to take this opportunity to say thank you very much for welcoming me into this house. Whip has been an unbelievable experience to me, and personally I've enjoyed every moment of you. But the fact you've let me into your house, you've welcomed me into your family, and you've just allowed me to live with you, shows to me just how incredible an experience this is. And from that, I think not only do I owe you a massive thank you, also Whip owes you a massive thank you as well. But from that, I just say I've incredibly enjoyed it. I find you a really engaging man. I find you so interesting, and your knowledge on history and just things back home is unbelievable. I remember coming here and sort of like telling you, thinking I could tell you a couple of things, and then was just completely surprised and blown away by the knowledge of that. So yeah, I've really enjoyed our evenings. We used to sit down the TV and we used to drink that lemonade you used to buy me and everything, and I really enjoyed that, and I found it really engaging. And some of the questions you posed to me have really questioned my outlook as well, and they sort of made me think about things and made me sort of misconceptions I had a lot about things, and so you've given a really positive experience to me. So yeah, I'd just like to take this opportunity again just to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for letting me into your house, and I'd like to wish you all the best for the future. I hope this isn't goodbye, and I hope we do stay in contact.
Hey Jim, first of all thank you very much for hosting me, Jack and Sean and Anna Crothers and of course Colm throughout the summer. It's been great crack, especially staying in a house full of lads and yourself. At times I just sort of think that you are just like one of us, a 22-year-old, 23-year-old, at heart. First of all, thank you for hosting us. I've really found the social events that you brought us to quite interesting and really great fun. Particularly going to the golf club on the 4th of July with the likes of your neighbours Brian Frail and so on, and also getting to meet your mates from the Irish Literature Club that you hold every once a month on a Tuesday. I find this great. I also loved your easygoing, relaxed attitude and personality. I felt that this was a very good mix, especially with us lads, and like just being to do your own thing and doing things in our own time and stuff. It was just great. And also your talks in psychology, obviously come from history and politics background, and you know nothing about psychology, and I found, you know, you giving us different facts and stuff was class. And also, again, your perspective on history and politics was great. So just to conclude, you're a great man, and I personally am privileged to say that I am one of the groups, and personally one of the men that stayed with Jim Gray to the Wash Shannon programme.
Kate and Bob Hunter. First of all, thank you for all you've done for me this year. I can't even put it into words. I appreciate absolutely everything. You really are legends. I got told before I came to Washington that I would love staying with you, and the person who told me is not a liar. It all came true. Thanks for the coffee, thanks for the cakes, thank you for all the trips out and the rides to the metro, the glasses of wine and all the crack. Thank you for everything.
So Ed and Kathy Kelly, thank you so much for having me as part of your family this summer. You know, whenever I landed in the airport, fresh from Dublin, my first time in America, he's welcomed me there with a big smile, a big hug, and he's told me that for the first night in the Kelly household, I was going to be a guest, and for the rest of the summer, I was going to be family, and you couldn't have been any surer. So thank you so much for having me as your son this summer. I know that we're going to be friends for all our lives, and thank you so much. Love you both.
Hey Mike and Lenore, Lorcan here. As you know, just like to say a huge thank you for everything this summer. It's been brilliant. You really made me feel a part of your family, and I've really appreciated everything from fixing my laptop to making me monkey bread, making me the favourite in the class through that. Thanks very much, Lenore. And you know, bar trying to kill me, it's been a really great experience. And yeah, thanks a million, guys.
Hi John, Seamus here, as you know. I just want to say thank you so much for having myself, and I know I speak for Robert as well, over the last 8 weeks. It's been an amazing experience, you know. Every evening just having a conversation about what you've been doing, discussions about, you know, religion, homelessness and inequality have really opened up my minds into America, into the viewpoints of people, and into your own personal experiences and how it can learn from yourself. I've loved going to Mass every Sunday in Georgetown with you, and it was great to cycle and actually not crash for the second time. As well, Katie is, and I want to thank Katie as well for opening up her viewpoints, and you know, spending some time with us as well. And it's been great. You know, we went to the D-Day movie in the Air and Space Museum and Dulles Airport as well. So I have some really lovely memories with yourself and with Katie, and I just really appreciate everything you've done. And I know we probably don't show that enough, but you know, the experience wouldn't be in half of what it was without yourself. So thank you so much, John. Really appreciate it.
I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank my amazing host sister, Nita Sood. I can't believe how generous you've been in every respect, and one of the things when I was getting on the flight to DC, and I think a lot of us shared that, was our fear about our host families, and really you have made our summer for us. And I also just wanted to briefly thank my 2 Arlington neighbours, Maureen and Janine. Leaving DC would not be as difficult if we were not also leaving you behind, but don't worry, I'm sure we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks again.
Thank you Sean, Eileen, Aidan, Maeve, Evie and Liam for taking me in this summer and making me part of your family. I can't wait to see you next summer when you come over to Ireland, and I can do the same for you. And I loved all my outings with the kids, and I can't wait to bring them to the Leprechaun Museum. Thank you again.
Hi Susie, thank you so much for having me and Ciara this summer. Right from the start, you've made us feel so welcome in your home, and I know it's a space that I can really relax in after a busy day at WIP.
Thanks also for being such a healthy role model for me. I really love the exercise room and all of the healthy food that you've cooked us. Especially, as you know, the chicken satay and the banana bread, and I'm definitely going to get the recipes from you before I go home. You've gone out of your way so much to make sure we have the best time in DC, from the biking to the monument tours and our fabulous night at Wolf Trap. You've really spoiled us, and I can't thank you enough for that. You've also gone out of your way to help the class by hosting the debates and the amazing karaoke party, and we all really appreciate that. I haven't got to spend enough time with you as I would have liked, but I've enjoyed every minute of it, and you've made these past 7 weeks better than I could have hoped for. So thank you so much, and I'm going to miss you so much when I go home, especially the cups of tea and the peanut butter M&Ms every night when I come in the door. So thank you so much, Susie, and I know we will definitely keep in touch.
To Jim Gray, the godfather of Maple Avenue, I just want to say living with you this summer has been an incredible experience, and just to be with an intellect like yours all the time, I've constantly learned, I've constantly grown under your, just in your company, whether it was 10 minutes at the breakfast table, whether it was our long discussions about philosophy or whatever else. It's been incredible. And also I really appreciate, and can't really express in words, your boundless generosity and compassion to take me in this summer and help me get over a really rough period, which I will be forever grateful for. So thank you very much, Jim.
Thank you, host families, especially the Arlington Mafia and Megan and Maggie Donnelly. I'm so lucky to have been the 18th intern into your wonderful home. I've loved every minute, from pizza to the National Harbour to pedicures to making crayons. It's been absolutely fantastic, and I don't want to leave you guys, but I apologise in advance for all the emails that you're going to get trying to convince you to come to Ireland over the next year. Thank you.
Moran family, it's been an absolute pleasure to spend the summer with you. We've had some really good fun. We've been whitewater rafting, we've been to parades, and I'm leaving with a knowledge of Civil War history that I never thought I would. And we've also had funny moments like my suit situation. So thank you so much for everything you've done for me this summer, and I really hope you enjoy your next intern as much as you've enjoyed me.
Disclaimer at the start, I have the book because I have a lot of thank yous that I want to say. But first and most especially to my host family, the Mitchells, for being so fantastic and so hospitable the entire time I've been here. I really couldn't have asked for a better host family. I love you guys all so much, and I can't thank you enough. You've been absolutely fantastic. Roger, I've enjoyed every debate we've ever had. Colette, you're the best fun, and Paige and Eli, you guys have been fantastic. I also want to thank Tim and Kathy for the fabulous first weekend we had away at the beach and for the cracked muffins. I want to thank Susie Hoffman for the amazing karaoke party and for the private tour of Crowell and Mooring. Kate and my birthday buddy Bob, I really wanted to thank you for being so much fun and the time we had at the quiz. Pat, for the great weekend we had up in Alexandria with the quiz and for having me up to see the fireworks. And finally, I just wanted to say that I'm considering changing my last name to Hassan Leandro to express the beautiful love that I have for Jose and for Leslie. I want to thank you so much for being such great friends even before I arrived in DC, for being so warm and kind, and s'mores for life.
Hi guys, Anne, Jim, Shannon, Sammy, Giggles, Riley. Thank you so much for this summer. Like, I honestly can't put words on it. You guys are without question the most important part of this summer. No matter what happened, you guys were just the most amazing, supportive people, and you made me laugh and just made me feel so much at home. You're the thing I'm going to miss most about DC. I said in week 1 that we weren't allowed to talk about goodbyes or talk about the fact that I was leaving, and now they're making me film a goodbye video. Just thank you for the dinners and the traditional board games, and you know, the hikes, and teaching me how to shoot and just welcoming me into the home. I've never felt as welcome. I'm going to miss you guys loads.
So the first thing you notice whenever you enter Pat McBride's house is the fact that on basically every available surface there's pictures of WIP interns. Every WIP intern that Pat has ever had has a special place in her heart and in her home. And I'm so grateful to WIP for placing me with her, and to her for welcoming me into her home and treating me so well for the weeks that I stayed with her. So I'd just like to say a massive thank you to Pat for making me feel so welcome and for treating me so well, and I so appreciate it. I'll never forget the little part of my family that's in Old Town Alexandria.
Hello Deb and Kurt, thank you so much for having me over the summer. It was amazing. Even with Kurt's bad back, it was still fantastic. You opened my eyes to so much different foods and things, and I appreciate that so much. It was just fantastic. I'm going to miss you too so much, and I'm also going to miss the cats a lot. I don't know what I'm going to do without waking up beside Mamma Mia. So I just really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you have done over the 8 weeks, and I have to say thanks to Jim as well for taking me in as a straggler to start. So I just really want to say thank you very much to everyone.
So hi Lily Andrews, I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for the best summer I've ever had. You've introduced me to American family life, the campaign trail, and the best cheesecake I've ever eaten. So thanks. It sounds really cheesy, but this summer has really changed my life, and I couldn't have done it at all without you guys. I can't wait for you to come and stay with me in Ireland, and I really appreciate everything you've done for me.
Hi Kathy and Mar, thank you so much for everything this summer. It's just been fantastic. Thank you so much for taking me and Matt Apello in as well, and we just had a brilliant time meeting each other. And thank you so much for all the food, especially the corn pudding, corn on the cob, everything corn, and for the banana muffins. And a massive thank you as well for taking all the boys in and taking them around for food every weekend. We had a lovely time. And I also just want to say a big thank you to Lenore as well for letting me stay and taking me out for dinner and having me around. I know I've been a bit of an imposition, but thank you and thanks!
Alright, Dave. Hi Sarah. Thank you so much for this summer. I've loved it. I've loved every bit of it. I love your home. Most of all, I loved our conversations by the fire. It's been incredible. Particularly winding up our crazy Republican neighbour, which me and Dave have particularly enjoyed. But yeah, Dave, my condolences. You had your bike stolen. You loved that bike. You loved to get away from it all. But you know, and anyway, I've had a brilliant time. I hope we keep in touch in the future. I know we will, and you can stay at my house in Ireland anytime in Donegal. We'll head up the pints for a few scoops. And thank you so much.